Alright guys, I've returned, and today I have a very interesting thing I want to show you. So right here we have the AMD ATI Radeon something. I forgot what they called it. But I found this with the computer, the 7050 MT. And I was wondering, would this graphics card work with my 7050? Because if you didn't know, the only game I really play is Minecraft, because I can't really afford any other game. And also I don't really have the specs for like AAA games. But I was thinking maybe if I hooked this up, it would increase my FPS on Minecraft, since it's the only graphics card I have at the moment. So yeah, I tried asking Gemini about it, and they told me not to install it. That's why I've been keeping it in my storage. But I'm a little curious, and as you can see, it has DisplayPort, so I can hook this up. But without further ado, let's see what this can do. Alright guys, as you can see, right beside these two fans are the PCIe slots. And you could say a PCIe slot is like, you can put little extensions on your PC, like extra USB slides, a graphics card, you name it. So we're gonna put it in this blue one right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's quite dark. Hold on, let me turn my light on. Okay, so we're gonna put it in this blue one right here. A quick disclaimer, I already hooked this up and downloaded all the drivers for it, so I already know what I'm doing here. But yeah, later in the video I'll show you guys how to install drivers and stuff like that. So let's put it in there. Here it is, right here. Wait, I just realized, the little input thing right here is like upside down. Oh, never mind. Alright, so obviously first you have to open this up. And now we're gonna put it in here. Yeah, it was this one. Okay. Oh, I almost knocked my camera down. Alright, so as you guys can see, I got it in there. So I'm gonna close my chassis. And there it is. It's sealed on there. Let me just... I don't know if I can get any good angles, but I think this may be the best one. But yeah, it's in there. Alright guys, so this is my computer. I hope you guys like the background. I made it. This was made by yours truly. But anyways, that's a bit off topic. So if we're gonna look for the GPU name, if it's not already listed, we go to Device Manager. Go up here where it says Display Adapters. If your GPU is already plugged in, it should be up here. This one is Integrated Graphics, which was already on here. But yeah, here's mine. I think it was called Microsoft something, but it didn't have the name on here. and that's when I didn't have the drivers for it. So properties, go here, go down to hardware IDs. By the way, you have to right click this and go to properties. But hold on, wait. Okay. So we get the very first one on here. Copy that. And for this, I used a website called Device Hunt. It's pretty useful. So basically, okay, copy this up here. You get the vendor ID, I mean, and the device ID. You put it on there. So mine would be vending 1002, and my device ID would be dev_6611. And you just search it up. Okay, so it may show a bunch of different other ones, but I'm guessing they all use the same driver. So you just copy and paste this, and you go on the web, Radeon drivers, and it should pop up here. Yeah, this is the same one I have. You go on here and you look for whichever device you have. For me, I have Windows 10 64-bit edition. So I think this is the latest version. I think it was this one. I don't remember. But I got one of these too. So yes, I do recommend getting the latest update. And normally I wouldn't recommend getting an update for anything unless it's mandatory. And you're probably wondering, like, Shizu, aren't all updates mandatory? Well, they are, but I don't really like updating because, you know, I think some updates are just pointless, and they also take up storage and resources. So I don't tend to update that much. But in this situation, me personally, I don't know much about GPUs, so I'm kind of new to this. So until I actually learn about GPUs, you know, I recommend updating the latest version for your PC anyway. If you have 34-bit edition Windows, do not get 64-bit edition. I don't even think it would boot if you were to do that. But yeah, so once you install the drivers, you basically go in and, you know, you find whatever, you find the installer, and you basically install it. I'm not gonna do that again because, yeah. So mine is already on here. Yeah, here it is. Your thing might be different depending on what GPU you have, but mine is a relatively old one. I think it came out in the 2000s or something. So yeah, this is mine. I can't really use this. I have noticed that on here it's very specific. If you want to see your FPS on this, you'd have to actually put a game on there, which I think I have. Oh, never mind. But yeah, I personally don't have Steam yet. I don't have Steam yet. I'm not planning on getting Steam until I get the actual. Well, first I want to get another NVMe drive, SSD. I'm gonna get 2 of them. One of them is gonna be the NVMe. I'm gonna get a larger one so it can run faster, and I'm gonna get maybe one or two of the SATA ones, so I can actually store the games on there. I tried using the hard drive I have, but I've realized that it's extremely slow when it comes to launching games. So I'm planning on just using that for like videos and stuff. But yeah, the only thing I can pretty much log right now is Minecraft. So I'll show you guys that, and then I'll end the video. Alright, so basically, I will be honest, since this is an older card, FPS might vary, but I am going to video settings, okay, I'm gonna raise the frame rate. Since I can't log it from the AMD, I'm gonna log it from Minecraft. I don't know if you can see it, but at the top it says we are maxing around 80-ish. It doesn't even go to 80. It goes to like, it's around 75. Pretty interesting. And also you can see from time to time the GPU will be utilized at 100%. That kind of worries me because I don't want to wear my GPU out. I just got this thing. But yeah, we are maxing out around 70 right now, 75, and I'm pretty sure it's like that without me recording. But yeah.